Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I will cover heat transfer quick review part 2. General heat conduction equation for constant thermal conductivity. K is constant here. It's del square T by del x square plus del square T by del y square plus del square T by del z square plus Q generation divided by thermal conductivity K equal to rho C by K into dt by d tau. We know thermal diffusivity alpha equal to K by rho C. So this will become 1 by alpha into del T by del tau. For steady state, del T by del tau, this term, this will become 0. And no heat generation, this term will become 0. So up to this, del square T by del x square plus del square T by del y square plus del square T by del z square equal to 0. This is called as Laplace equation. And first, this equation is called as Fourier-Biot equation. On steady state, one dimension with no heat generation. This equation you will get. Based on this equation, once they asked one problem. So, you remember this equation also. You integrate 2 times, then you will get your answer. Already solved in my heat transfer videos. You can get it from my playlist. Conduction equation in cylindrical coordinates. Only the formula you have to remember. When temperature varies in r direction. This question was never asked in ISRO, but IES this question was asked. So this time they may asked in ISRO. So you remember only this formula. 1 by r del by del r of r into del t by del r plus q dot by k equal to 1 by alpha dt by d tau. Only this formula you remember. Conduction equation in spherical coordinates. This is also important. You just remember the formula. So many times asked in IS. 1 by r square del by del r of r square del t by del r q dot by k equal to 1 by alpha del t by del tau. See, tau. Then overall heat transfer coefficient U, q dot equal to U at delta T. It's equal to delta T by R total thermal resistance. So 1 by U equal to, this one also you remember. Sometimes they may ask problems. 1 by H L by K plus 1 by H outer. H is for convective heat transfer coefficient, L is for thickness of the plate, and K is thermal conductivity, coefficient of thermal conductivity, H convective heat transfer coefficient. Heat conduction in cylinders. For theory also this is important, and for solving problem also this is important. So heat transfer in radial direction, T1 minus T2 divided by ln R2 by R1 divided by 2 pi KL. This is the formula. And for thermal resistance, formula is ln R2 by R1 divided by 2 pi KL. Both formula you have to remember for theory questions and problems. In case of a sphere, heat transfer in radial direction is T1 minus T2 divided by 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2 4 pi K. Then from here RTH is R2 minus R1 by 4 pi K R1 R2. Then shape of temperature variation with no heat generation for slab, it's linear, and for cylinder it's logarithmic variation. For slab variation is linear, for cylinder logarithmic variation, and for sphere hyperbolic variation. Shape of temperature profile. And with heat generation for slab, the temperature profile is parabolic. It's parabolic. And for cylinder, this is also parabolic. And for sphere, in both case with heat generation and without heat generation, both case it's hyperbolic. Critical radius of insulation. This is very important. In 2015, 2 questions are asked based on critical radius of insulation. So, this is very important. For cylinder and for sphere. For cylinder value, RC or critical radius of insulation, it's K by HO. And for sphere, RC is 2K by HO. So here HO is here and K is here. K is thermal conductivity of the insulation and HO is convective heat transfer coefficient of outside. And 2 graphs are important. RTH versus R2. Here RTH is thermal resistance. This is R total. This is for conduction. Then for convection, gradually it will decrease. This is for convection. Thermal resistance for convection. And here your critical resistance will come, RC. One more graph. Q versus R. here it will go like this. At maximum point you will get RC, or critical radius of insulation. Q is maximum here. This is your starting point, Ri. Here this one, Ri. And at critical radius, Q is maximum. Here, one thing is important. If you increase the radius of insulation, convective resistance will decrease, and if you increase the radius of insulation, conductive resistance will increase, and total thermal resistance, first it will decrease and after some time it will increase. So both graphs are important. This one more important, second one. And for electrical wire, this is also very important. More heat transfer required, heat transfer more, so R2 is less than RC. It will come in this area. And for pipe, steam pipe, less heat transfer required. So R2 is greater than RC. It will come here, from here to here. Next is fin effectiveness. For adiabatic tip condition, effectiveness of fin is tan HML divided by HA by Kp whole root over. And for long fin, for infinitely long, effectiveness of fin is Kp by HA whole root over. For effectiveness of fin equal to 1, three conditions are there. All three are important. For effectiveness of fin equal to 1, addition of fins to the surface does not affect heat transfer. If effectiveness is less than 1, then fin acts as an insulator. And if effectiveness is greater than 1, then fin provides better heat transfer. One more thing is important here. Use of fin is justified if effectiveness is greater than 2. Then transient heat conduction. Once they asked problem based on this equation. This is very difficult without calculator. But sometimes only theory they are asking. So you remember the theory part. ln T minus T infinity divided by Ti minus T infinity equal to minus HAS into T divided by rho V Cp, or you can write it as T minus T infinity divided by Ti minus T infinity equal to e to the power HAS divided by rho V Cp into T, or you can write theta by theta I equal to e to the power minus Biot number into Fourier number. Here rho V Cp divided by HAS is thermal time constant. This one they asked in theory question, or they may ask in problem also. Thermal time constant is rho V Cp divided by HAS, and Biot number is HLC. LC is characteristic length divided by K. Then Fourier number alpha T by LCQ. Biot number also very important. For important numbers, I already gave a separate video. You can check it from my playlist. Fourier number also important. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.